Yes, we're back. Season 9, episode number 3. How you doing? This is Joey Lightning from the broadcast studio here in awesome, beautiful Bristol, Tennessee. And we are here with the Everything Lightning Show and my co-host, as usual, and as always, Mr. Hydro.
What's up?
What's up? We won. Woo! We won last night. Somebody heard our prayers. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. The Lightning won last night. Man, I'm telling you, we were so overdue after losing, 3 in a row and everything. So we're going to hit on that. We're gonna hit on the game notes and everything, the sponsor list, the schedule, what's up next. We're gonna hit on everything just about. So let's go to last night's game, and let's review and see what's happening here. Okay, so we wanted revenge. Chicago won the first game. So we had to extract some revenge. But in the early going of the first period, it didn't look like the Lightning had any kind of, I don't know. I just felt like, watching it, I felt like it was not the energy that I'm used to. It just didn't seem like we had the energy that we needed last night in the early going. So I was a little bit concerned. But well, we managed to come through it, so that's all that matters. So in the first period last night at 12:59 on the power play, they scored. They led 1-0, and there was huge panic about going 7 periods without scoring a goal. And that's a long time. That's a lot of time not scoring goals, and you're not going to win in the NHL if you don't score goals. Obviously, before our problem was defense. Now all of a sudden our offense went totally dead, and for a huge amount of time we did not score a goal until the second period of this contest. And fortunately for us, we got it going on in the second period. Right away at 4:40 in the second period, Braden Point, with his 7th goal on the power play, assisted by Kucherov. Oh no, yes, it was Hedman and Kucherov. There you go, Hedman and Kucherov with the assists, and we are tied 1-1 in the second period. It wasn't until 9:01 late in the second period that Sergachev scored his first goal of the season, and the assist was Braden Point and Steven Stamkos. I know you guys missed that. 2-1 at the end of 2, and then it was just like, okay, the fans are on their heels. They were worried about the third period, whether or not we were going to hold on to this game, and fortunately, we did. At 2:09 of the third period, Chicago tied it up. A man named Corey Perry. Does that sound familiar? Corey freaking Perry. His 4th goal of the season. And the Lightning, I guess, I don't think that they panicked, but the score was 2-2. Chicago came back. Of all the people to score on us, it's Corey Perry again. Corey Perry. It just seems like whenever we play these teams and they have former Lightning players on them, they're out for revenge. They're out for blood. They want to get us, not only score for their new team, they want to make themselves look good for their new team and everything. I get it, but not our former players scoring on us, man. That's. And again, last night, I got heated, and the reason why I got heated was because we left Corey Perry in front of the freaking net all alone. You cannot do that. I said that the last show when we played Chicago, that game that we played Chicago. You cannot leave Corey Perry in front of the net. The guy is like a bug, a gnat, standing right in front of the net. You cannot leave him there like that. And I can't see the comments in the
Someone messaging.
I don't know. It says I'm not part of the chat for some reason in the window here.
No, no one's met. No one's.
Yeah. So I don't know who's.
No one is.
Oh, no one is. Okay.
No.
I just keep on hearing. Like,
It's mine.
oh, it's yours.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Someone's messaging on my Facebook.
of course. Don't they know you're doing a show, or you didn't tell them?
No, it's like some group or something like that.
Oh, okay.
It's like they're messaging each other, I guess,
Oh, I got you.
in one of the groups.
Okay,
I mean,
so the game's tied 2-2. The fans might be panicking. The negative Nancy's. We've lost 3 in a row. The world's coming to an end. They're I haven't seen them burning their jerseys yet, but I've heard so much trash talk and so much negativity. I want to smack every single one of them because they're not real fans if they're whining, crying, bitching, moaning, groaning, all those words all in one about how the Lightning suck this year and we're not going to make the playoffs. I can't tell you how many times I saw we're not making the playoffs this year.
what's that called? Bandwagon fans.
That is the terminology for a bandwagon fan. So they don't like to be called out when we call them bandwagon fans. But if it's so early in the damn year, you got 82 games to play. I mean, come on, man.
I mean, really, I mean, it's the truth. I mean, like, we say it every year. At the beginning, I mean, it's going to happen.
Yeah. Especially this year with all the new players that we got.
Yeah.
I mean, we're recalling some guys from the Crunch. When we got rid of Bogo, we made a call up to the Crunch. I mean, this is what happens. JBB works on the salary cap and everything and brings in some, gets rid of some salary and recalls some of the Crunch guys. So, we're retooled and everybody's complaining about the defense and everything. And I understand that. But last night's defense wasn't too bad, held them to 2 goals. And Johansson took care of the rest. Another win for Johansson. Everybody keeps on whining and crying about not having Vasilevsky, but let him recover and be 150%. You do not want to bring him here too early. Let him come back. The timetable officially, from what I've been told, is after Thanksgiving. And I keep on telling people that.
Yeah.
And they're like, why don't they start him now? He is not ready to come back yet. He is ready to come back at the end of the Thanksgiving weekend. So after Thanksgiving is when you will see Vasilevsky barring any setbacks or anything like that. So let's get that out of the way. Okay, let's return to the game. So when last I talked, it was 2-2. At 11:53, Victor Hedman is fourth with the assist from Cernak and Braden Point. It's 3-2. And then at 19:11 in the third period, the Bagel Man himself, Brandon Hagel, with his 8th, and it was an empty net goal with the assist, 1 assist from Sergachev, and it's 4-2 Bolts, and the Lightning went on to win this game. Very happy about that. So the Lightning are now 7-6-4. Chicago goes to 5-9-0. We extract the revenge and defeat Chicago. And, quite frankly, we're supposed to beat Chicago. That's the bottom line. They are not that good of a team. We just made them look good, I guess. So our next game is Saturday against the lowly Oilers, who are 5-9-1. They are not that good. Let's see. So the game is at 4:00 on Saturday, just so you know. Kucherov leads in points with us with 24 points, 11 goals. Kucherov leads in goals with 11 goals, 4 of them power play goals. And assists, Victor Hedman leads with 15 assists. Okay, so with that win, Johansson wins his 6th. He's now 6-4-4 with a .895 save percentage. Tompkins has only played 3 games. He's won 2. He's won 1 out of the 3 games. He's 1-2 with a .889 save percentage. So there you go. That's the next game. We should beat Edmonton. But again, it's in Edmonton, and we're not a very good road team. So you may hear the negative Nancy's all crying about the fact that we suck on the road and we have no chance to win because we're on the road. Come on. They were on the road last night. What do you got to say about that? I'm just saying,
Yeah.
Our road record isn't that good. And, the naughty Nancy's, I call them the naughty Nancy's because that's what they are. They're just whining, crying, bitching, moaning, and groaning. All those words wrapped up in one. Whenever we give up a lead, oh, here they come. We're going to lose this game. The negativity is absolutely unacceptable. Give this season a chance. Give the guys a chance to gel. We've had a couple of key guys hurt, and they come back. JBB's shedding the salaries to try to get some cap space back so we can, make some additions to this team come the trade deadline because, we're going to need another defenseman, obviously. And Vasi will be back. But I don't care what you say. You bring back Andrei Vasilevsky. That's great. It makes us better already and everything. But it doesn't seal the victories. It doesn't guarantee the victories. You're only as good as your defenseman. Your goalie's the best in the world, but if your defensemen don't do their jobs, you look at some of the stats here with some of these guys that we gave big money to. I don't think you're going to like what you see if you look up Sergachev's numbers. I don't think you're going to like some of those other numbers that are out there. So Lightning made a move. They sent Valtteri Morella was assigned back to the Crunch. And the big news of the day, obviously, coming out of Tampa was Dave Andreychuk and Brad Richards are going to be inducted in the 2024 Hall of Fame. So congratulations to those 2 guys.
Congrats.
I remember watching Andreychuk when he first came up. And Brad Richards, same thing. Being a Lightning fan since they began, I remember a lot of key players that they got back. And even when they started, they grew into a hell of a team in 2004. Obviously, they were the world champs. But the 3-game losing streak is over. They allowed just 2 shots on goal in the 3rd period. A huge key to that victory was that stat. And I have stats and facts and figures. But that was one of the key ones. Just 2 shots on goal in the 3rd period. The Lightning just were really, really good. They outshot them 10-2 in the 1st period. The big concern right now, the negative thing that happened was the injury to Anthony Cirelli. I was told he got shot in the arm with the puck, and he was in a lot of pain, so he did not play after he got hurt. They took him out. So, again, this was an interesting game. They came out. They didn't blow it. They came back when they were down 1-0 after the 1st period. They sent down, well, they didn't send it down. They scratched Boulet, Barbelet, and Hayden Fleury were the scratches. It was good to see Eric Cernak back in the lineup. Cernak returned, getting a primary assist on the game-winning goal. So it's good to have Cernak back. Very, very important for the Tampa Bay Lightning. And let me get more of my notes together here because I got quite a few of them for just one game. Hetty got the 27th game-winning goal of his career. He passes Bobby Orr, Sandis Okonash, and Ed Javansky, and tying Chris Pronger, John Carlson, Red Kelly, and King Clancy for 34th on the NHL all-time list among defensemen. Congratulations, Hedman, on that. Hedman also scored the 147th goal of his career. There we go. That sounds better. My notes are a little fast written. Okay, so the 147th goal of his career to tie those names among Swedish-born defensemen only. Nicholas Lindstrom, 264. Erik Karlsson, 183. And Borje Sameling at 150. Both have at least 1 point in 15 consecutive games at Chicago. Dates back to April 3rd, 2011. So the Bolts run at the United Center is the longest active road point streak against a single franchise. So not everything this year, everybody's making it sound like it's just such a negative year and it's a lot of negative talk and everything. But, Hedman's setting records here. He's doing the job. I mean, Hedman got the game-winning goal, assist, 24-13 of ice time. So he played for 24 minutes, a little over 24 minutes on the ice. Being that he got the game-winning goal and assisted, he's the number one star. The number two star is definitely Braden Point. 1 goal, 2 assists, a +3, and he had 6 shots on net. And the number 3 star is Sergachev. He had 1 goal, 1 assist. He had 5 shots, and he blocked 3 shots. And again, like I said, next up is Edmonton and Connor McDavid. They're going to have to try to shut him down next. And the game's at 4 p.m. tomorrow. And that's the news about the game last night. That's it in a nutshell. I'm very, very happy that we won. That was huge. So, we're going to have to take care of Edmonton next and close down one of the best players in the game. Is it possible? Well, it's not easy. Connor McDavid's one of the best of all time. I guess we'll just have to see. So we'll have to wait and see how that goes. Anyway, now we're going to go to the sponsor list. And then I have a special treat for my broadcast colleague as I'm going to pull that up now while he does the sponsor list.
Okay.
I think he knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, God. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and do the sponsor list. Our Place Dunedin and Clearwater. Brenda's on the Causeway, Dunedin. Ozona Pig, Palm Harbor. Eddie's Dunedin. Hurricane Eddie's Dunedin. Snappers Comedy Club, Palm Harbor. Country Boy Dunedin. Massage and Skincare Solutions, Clearwater.
Heidi's favorite.
Even though I was so close.
He was less than a half an hour away from getting his first massage.
Yeah. That was Southern life.
he was so close.
Oh my God.
But you had to have that bird slap into the airplane and delay your.
It wasn't meant to be.
I guess not. I mean, it all started with the birds smashing up against the airplane. Again, we have to repeat that.
I don't think that she would have been open that late anyways.
She wouldn't have been. But if we wouldn't have been so stressed to get everything all moved out and get get out of Spring Hill, from Spring Hill is.
Well, I've told you that I was like, I wish that I would have came like whenever you came back, because that boxing event was just. I'm not even going to go into that because that was just.
It was a horror show.
Oh God. Yeah, I'm not going to go into that. I don't even want to be reminded of it. Mason-Dixon Christmas Wish Q105 radio station, 104.7 FM, St. Pete. Santoro Pizzeria, Tampa.
Santoro. Yeah, me and Sam used to go there quite a bit, but I can't find him now. He's like MIA.
Missing in action.
MIA.
Spaghetti Bat at Food Truck Spring Hill.
Forget about it.
You actually had the shirt on earlier.
I do. It's under my Nikita Kucherov jersey that I'm wearing. Signed, of course, as well.
Gulf Coast Nutrition, Palm Harbor. Cafe Connection, Spring Hill.
I miss those. I miss them all.
Gators Dockside, Spring Hill.
Miss that food too.
And this video is also sponsored by StreamYard.com.
Yes. Ooh, my bell sounds as dead as my
Oh my God.
mouse. There we go.
Oh my God.
Testing 1 2 1.
That was bad.
Yeah, I guess it was not very good. I'm used to ringing the bell and just didn't want to ring, I guess.
That was really bad.
Yeah. So before we get to the hardest favorite section of the podcast, the last couple of years, he just loves this part. We'll talk about his podcast, when they're going to be on. You know, give the fans a little introduction of what the group is and what it does and everything. So let them know, and let them know that it actually went away.
Yeah, it went away. Like my group, Wrestling MMA, it's for wrestling fans and also MMA fans that enjoy watching WWE, AEW, UFC, any kind of professional wrestling or mixed martial arts.
Which we went to go see.
Yeah,
in
WWE in
Johnson City.
Johnson, beautiful city. Wow. That's actually, they would love you for that.
They would. Well, they need to, because I'm Joey D. I'm Joey Lightning. I mean, I am like a god. They need to worship me in Johnson City because I worship them. I love Johnson City. I wanted to move to Johnson City. If it wasn't for Hyder, I wouldn't even be here, let alone not see Johnson City.
I don't know if I had to live. I think between, I don't know. I think I'd probably live in either Johnson. If I didn't have to live here, I'd probably live in Johnson City or Kingsport.
Yeah,
I like both of them, but
I have yet to see Kingsport, but
also like Morristown too. Like I went down to Morristown, and I actually liked that down there. Of course, Elizabethton wasn't too bad either, but
Ain't your buddy living in there?
Elizabethton,
Yeah.
I got plenty of friends down there in Elizabethton, but I don't know. I don't know if I really want to live down there in Elizabethton though. So, man, that's like a little bit closer to Johnson City, but it's like,
So more about your show, MMA.
So it went away for the group went away. The podcast didn't. So that was a whole different story. That's a whole long story. Really don't want to get into. But it's back. If you want to join, we will post it maybe every other day in the group. Try to at least. That's if you want to join. If not, that's fine too. You don't have to. We're not going to make you. We're not forcing you to. We're not putting a gun to your head or anything like that.
It is in partnership with the Tampa Bay Thunderstrikers Inc. company and Tampa Bay Thunderstrikers group. So it is kind of part of us. So that's why, we're promoting it as much as we can, because it is kind of like we're all together in a family. Like we share this office and stuff. He's on the MMA side. There's no silver lining going down the middle of it or anything. It's just he has that side, I have my side. I have everything Lightning on this side. He has MMA on that side.
I have a lot of stuff over
He has
here.
He has a lot of stuff over there, though. He's got the Lightning hat, the Lightning flag over there. So that
I have a lot of stuff over
he's
here.
got a lot of stuff on that side too.
I even have Pred stuff over here.
Yeah, unfortunately, he has Pred stuff.
Yeah, and they're not even doing too good right now.
That team in Nashville, that
They're not doing too good right now.
nobody acknowledges. Tennessee, from what I see, is not really a hockey town, and you people in Nashville might get mad at me for that, but take it like it is. I mean,
Well, we really didn't even know. Like, whenever you got your tag, they really didn't even we didn't even see the tag.
right?
And then I seen it, and then it was over there, and then the tag was over there.
Yeah, but Joey wasn't biting because Joey he's a Tampa Bay Lightning fan,
Yeah.
and he's not going to,
I thought about getting it.
he thought about it. Yeah, my broadcast colleague was thinking about getting a Predators plate.
But I don't want to spend another $60 for another tag.
$60.
That's just $60 for a tag.
That's cheap compared to Florida or New York.
Yeah, well, I don't want to spend $60 whenever I got already tagged. Too lazy.
So, I mean, if I could, I would get a Lightning license plate in the state of Tennessee, but they don't offer that, so I had to put it on the front of my plate.
Well, that's okay though.
Yeah, I put a Tampa Bay Lightning plate on the front,
You already had your Tampa Bay Lightning tag on your front, anyways.
so it wasn't going to come off. I'm just not going to do it. I refuse to do it. So that's the bottom line because I said so, and I took that away from Stone Cold. I'm always taking shit away from other people. Like, yeah.
And we heard enough of that over
We
there.
heard enough of that at Johnson City.
Oh my
We
God.
also heard woo.
Yeah,
Did
and
you see the post that I sent on MMA with Ric Flair? Dancing in his underwear. Woo! Woo! Going crazy.
I seen that. I seen something today about. I didn't get it posted because someone called me, and then I forgot about it until just now. Until you reminded me, it was that woo off between Jay Lethal and Ric Flair in TNA, and that was fun. I got through the mirror, mirror on the wall. Who is the fairest of them all? Watch you, Nature Boy. Not that pissant Jay Lethal. He's like, woo, don't you start that.
Well, again,
Got his autograph right there, Ric Flair.
Ric Flair. He's got an autographed picture of Ric Flair up on his wall.
See, right there.
There it is.
That my mother-in-law gave me.
That's when he was 50. Now he's 100.
And he fell asleep in his last match.
And he fell asleep in the last match. Oh, boy.
I mean, he really did.
Yeah, well,
It's just kind of sad.
apparently, what's his name likes him and signed him. So it said multi-year contract, but Ric Flair doesn't have multi-years left. So I think he just did it because of the Sting thing.
I think so.
Yeah,
Well, Andrade's there too, his son-in-law.
Andrade's there too. Yeah. So, all right. Before we end the show, this is Hyder's favorite part of, and has been for the last couple of years that he's been on the show. It's the NHL Power Rankings. Woo! Woo! Let's see what they could screw up a wet dream on.
Oh my God.
Yeah, this is a panel of ESPN hockey commentators who are very biased, analysts, reporters, editors, each send in a one out of 32 poll based on games through Wednesday, which generates our master list here. Previous ranking for each team refers to the previous edition. Okay. We got a new number one this week, and they are the very much hated Boston Bruins at number one.
Oh my God.
Previous ranked number two. Okay. Number two this week was number one last week, and that's the Las Vegas Golden Bitches.
Oh,
Knights.
That's what I thought.
Screw that.
That's what I thought.
I
Who
call
number
them,
one
I
was
call
going
them
to
the
be.
Vegas Golden Bitches. I'm not happy that they won a cup. I'm really not. Not my favorite team. Also, not my favorite team, as everybody knows. At number 3 is, and last week they were number 3. This week they're number 3. The New York Rangers. Ugh. That's Maureen's team. I never liked the Rangers. At number 4 is the Vancouver Canucks. They were number 4 last week. They're number 4 this week. Making a leap from number 7 to number 5, the Dallas Stars at number 5. At number 6, the Los Angeles Kings. They were number 6 last week. They are number 6 this week. Making a big plunge, Florida's own, aside from our Tampa Bay Lightning, the Florida Panthers are number 7 from number 13 last week. So they must have won some games. Ranked at number 8, sliding down from previous ranked number 5 last week, is the Colorado Avalanche at number 5. I don't like this team either.
Yeah.
The Toronto Maple Leafs. Previously ranked 12th, are ranked number 9 this week. Last week they were 11th. This week they're 10th. Detroit Red Wings. Last week at number 8, they've plummeted down to number 11, the Carolina Hurricanes. Kind of surprising there. Last week they were 15. This week they're number 12. The Anaheim Ducks move up to 12. Quite this. Last week number 14. This week number 13. The Winnipeg Jets move up one notch.
With Chris Jericho and Kenny Omega's. The Winnipeg Jets.
Oh yeah, the love team. Previously, last week was 21. This week they moved all the way up to 14.
All 7 spots.
The Washington Capitals with one-tooth Ovechkin. At number 15, previously ranked number 23, is the St. Louis Blues, who beat us, the Tampa Bay Lightning. Ranked number 9 last week, fall to number 16. Wow. They went from 9 to 16. Ooh, there's trouble in Devilville. Coming in at number 17 this week is the Pittsburgh Penguins. Ugh. I don't like the Pittsburgh Penguins. I don't like their captain, Cindy Crosby. Last week they were ranked 20. This week they're ranked number 17. Coming in at number 18, previously ranked 10th, sliding all the way down to the 18th spot, are Tampa Bay Lightning. Oh my Lord. And they keep on saying about Tampa Bay got Andrei Vasilevsky back at practice this week in surprisingly short order after his back surgery 8 weeks ago. The Lightning are at their best with Vasilevsky between the pipes, and it's a shot in the arm for the team to see him recovering at a slightly accelerated speed. I agree. You know, they are a much better team than Andrei Vasilevsky, but Andrei Vasilevsky isn't or with him or without him, it's not going to solve the defensive problems. It's not going to put pucks in net. They're having problems putting pucks in the net. Those 3 games. Now they come back last night and they showed some offense last night for the first time in a couple of games. Bring Andre back right now. If you still have to have guys scoring for the team, and you still have to have defense to stop the other team from scoring. Bottom line, I know Andrei Vasilevsky is a huge piece, but let's be realistic. Number 19 this week is the Arizona Coyotes, previously ranked 17. They are up to 19. It actually slid. Yeah, from 19 to 17. Okay, at number 20 is the Philadelphia Flyers. Last week they were ranked 25. This week up 5 to number 20. So they must be doing something good there. Ranked number 21 this week, from 22 last week to 21 this week, is the Montreal Canadiens. There's trouble in Long Island. The New York Islanders. Wow. They are ranked number 22 this week. Last week they were ranked 16, so they're not doing very good. Ranked number 23 from 18 last week, another downship for Buffalo Sabres fans. At number 24 this week is Minnesota Wild. They were ranked number 19 last week. And last but not least, the Ottawa Senators. This week, 25. Last week, 26. Seattle Kraken ranked 26th this week. Last week, they were 28, so they moved up two. Calgary Flames. Last week, they were 30. This week, they're 27. The team we have had a hard time winning against, the Chicago Blackhawks, they were ranked 31. They jumped up to 28 somehow. Maybe because they beat us that one time. And then lost last night, but this is counting. They're not that good. Coming in at number 29, the Edmonton Oilers. They don't go up or down. They stay at number 29.
Stayed the same.
And let me tell you the bottom feeders.
Yeah, I know.
One of them is your buddy Jennings' team.
Yeah.
However, I will say this. Nashville is ranked this week at number 30. The previous week, they were 24. So they're a sinking ship.
Yeah.
And ranked last, and no, they're not ranked last. What the hell's going on here?
What?
The Columbus Blue Jackets, Jennings' team, is ranked number 31. Last week, they were ranked number 27. So who's got this distinction of being the shittiest team in the NHL other than Jennings' team?
The Sharks.
The San Jose Sharks, number 32.
And they were last week.
They stay in the cellar. Poor Jennings. But you know what? At least he can brag about it. His team moved up one spot. Not for 31.
Well, I mean, his
32
previous
teams.
ranking was 27.
Yeah.
So he moved down. They moved down.
Well, I mean, that's where they've always been. That's,
Yeah.
as far as I'm concerned, every time I look at these rankings, they're always on the bottom. And the sad part is, and the most pathetic part about it is that last time we played Columbus, we lost to them, which is an absolute travesty. I don't know what to make of that. It's just fraudulent.
Yeah.
I really feel like that's fraudulent. I mean, you can't lose to shitty teams like that. You cannot lose to the crappy teams. So, well, we're going to get into the final thought process here. We're going to steal it from Jerry. So, Heidi, we're going to ask you for your final thoughts, and then I will wrap up the show.
My final thought is that I'm still glad that, my MMA, my wrestling MMA is back again because, and we're getting the members. We're getting them.
Mm-hmm.
Still need to get back to, it's a slow and steady process that we're going to beat that 161 members. So we're getting to get there. Podcast is still going. So.
Any idea when your next podcast is? Or are you just going to wing it?
I think it's going to be Tuesday. We talked about it last night whenever we did the podcast.
Okay.
So you can catch it on Spotify. So pretty much where all of our podcasts are, all posted up in the. I might even post it up in the Thunderstrikers group. So that way, if y'all want to listen to it,
Yep.
feel free. That way, it's easier for y'all to listen to. But that's my final thought.
And my final thought is victory is sweet. Much better mood now. Losing 3 in a row is not pretty. Getting shut out back to back is not pretty. It's been an up and down kind of week. For me, it's been a great week because my place is just about done almost. I get my lazy boy on Monday to finalize my living room, which is great. Super excited. The house is almost done. So then I can concentrate on getting some work and getting going. But still, nevertheless, we're still going to have podcasts. We're still going to be on. It's not going to be once a week. I have a feeling I'll be doing probably 2, maybe 3 shows a week, depending on how the Lightning do and everything, and if I have the availability. But that's about it. So coming to you live from the beautiful state of Tennessee. For Hyder, my name is Joey Lightning, and stay tuned for more posts, more information about when our shows are going to be on and everything. We're just going to hit it at the right time. Got the holidays coming and everything. It's going to get busy. But you guys have a great weekend. Enjoy the weather. I know weather here in Tennessee is great, but we're going to get some rain tonight. Then I think it's supposed to clear up tomorrow and get in the 60s again, 60s or 70s or whatever. So beautiful here. Love it. As you know, I'm drawing more of an audience. I got a couple of cats there on my porch.
Yeah.
They love me. So it's all good. So I'm going to wrap it up here. So you guys have a great weekend. Have a good night. And let's go Lightning. Have a great weekend, everybody.